This is a Sage computer, part of the Cold War defense mechanisms, defense systems the United States put in place so that we would have early detection of bombers or perhaps intercontinental ballistic missiles being fired over the pole from what was then the Soviet Union. What you're seeing is about 10% of one computer. There were 2 computers like this at each of 27 locations. They in turn were connected to radar systems which went from the Atlantic coast of the United States and Canada all the way out to the end of the Aleutians, well beyond the area of Alaska on the American West Coast. A number of innovations came out of this system. Magnetic memory was basically used here for the first time. Other innovations included an optical interface device, the very first one. This one is called a light gun. Today they're called light pins and don't have wires connected. The way they were used is the radar systems would send information over communications and telephone lines to the computer called the Sage system computer, one of the 27 computers. The weapons director console connected to the computers would see a blip on the screen from the radar. The gun would be pointed. A few seconds later, another blip, the gun would be pointed again. The computer would calculate how fast and from what direction the target was coming. If the target was not in the memory banks, either commercial or military, a signal would be sent to various Air Force fighter bases, the intercept technician console, which would alert those fighter bases that there was unknown aircraft or unknown missiles in the air. Later days, missiles would be alerted. Earlier days, fighters would be alerted. How old were these systems? Well, you rarely see an electronic system today that has a cigarette lighter or an ashtray. The people who operated these must have had a lot of patience because they sat in front of them 8 to 14 hours a day watching a little line go round and round, and that monotony was only interrupted by an occasional blip and the sound of a beep anytime a blip would come. For those who've never seen one before, this is a telephone dial. It went with a handset. But it's the way we communicated in those days, and your cell phones make it a lot easier.